Yeah, right now I'm on my way to inspection to the wedding place that is opposite Lekki WorldWide Investment Limited in Ibeju Lekki, just a few minutes away from the Lekki Free Trade Zone. This is Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. In this store, I will be showing you now. Here we are at Imen Estate. What we are seeing now is Imen Estate on the right hand side of Eleko Beach Road. On the left hand side, excuse me, on the left hand side of Eleko Beach Road. Now, property is always bought with a futuristic view. You know, when they bought this place at a very paltry rate, and now you can see the development, a full-fledged estate with very beautiful landscape, and you can imagine how many billions that they have realized from this estate. And this readily brings the testimony of a client into in mind. The client, before she traveled to the diaspora, she bought some plots of land with 200,000 naira, and 10 years down the line, these acres worth 6.5 billion naira. So that is the beauty of investment when it's done with discernment. So we are still now, we have entered, we just uh, passed the Eleko junction, right? The order of Eleko junction, the one is inside. Now we have now entered um, we've entered the coastal road now. No, the coastal road is the road that runs all the way from Victoria Island, all through down, after, then through Aja, through and now connect to this route that leads to the Dangote refinery and petrochemical company. And so presently now we are on that route that leads to Dangote refinery and the petrochemical company. And this road, this is the center, the heart of Ibeju Lekki. The road is going to be expanded. It is going to be massively expanded because of the kind of projects that are presently being cited in this place. In this axis, you have projects like the Dangote refinery and petrochemical company, and it is adjudged to be the biggest private refinery in the world. So, and it is going to be a working place to thousands and thousands of people. Presently, as I speak to you now, already thousands of construction workers are already engaged here, and the expatriates are also here. Then when the operation starts, more thousands of people are coming to this axis to uh, take up their employment. And when they take up their employment, they are going to be staying in houses. So that is why you see investors are taking position, buying plot, knowing fully well that it is going to be a very hot market in terms of property. The value of properties in this area will massively go up when the supply is less than the demand. The market mechanism makes the price to go up. So that is the kind of appreciation that we are going to witness in the nearest future in this area, that is making investors to rush, to take positions in this place. So today I'll be bringing to your stable two different estates where you can make your choice of investment into. So the first one is the Wedi place. This place is a strictly commercial estate, where uh, outfits like warehouses, schools, supermarkets, shopping malls, hospitals can be founded. Of course, office complexes also can be sited in this place. It is a full-blown commercial place that is going to be fully serviced with first-class business amenities, that is going to make it a first choice business place to do business in. So it is actually a place that is going to promote your business, because it's a place that many people will be seeking after because of the kind of development, the kind of intentionality, the kind of thoroughness that the developer is going to bring to bear in this place. So we are still on the coastal road. Right now we are about the at Akodo. Akodo has a general hospital called Akodo General Hospital, and is also on this coastal road that lead to the refinery. So you can see it is a busy road, and it is going to be expanded on both sides. It's a functioning road, fully inhabited, and it is on this road that we have this estate. I've told you the first estate is the uh, wealthy place. Then the second estate also is called the City View Estate. We will be seeing entering this estate. We'll be showing you this estate. So we're right on the still on the road to the Dangote refinery. So I want you to have a full appreciation. There are clients that want to say, I want to know how the road is, the road to this place. I want to know the landmark, like a client that I spoke with yesterday. And yesterday, and he was telling me and that he wants to know the landmarks to Awoyaya. He wants to know the landmark to Ibeju GRA. So that's why we are taking the pain to do the video of the road that leads to the estate. As I said, this road, the name of this road, some call it the Dangote Refinery Road, but it is the coastal road that runs all through to Victoria Island. It's going to be a parallel road to the Lekki Express Road. Of course, this is not Lekki Express Road. This is the Dangote Refinery Road, the coastal road, that is parallel to the Lekki Express Road. On this road, apart from the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemical company that we have here, you also have other development. You have the Lekki Deep Sea Port, adjudged to be one of the biggest seaport in Africa, and it is going to experience a big hive of activities, you know, properties, containers being shipped all the way from various nations of the world into this axis. And of course, and where such wares, containers are offloaded, they are going to be kept in warehouses. So this place, this estate we are going to, being that it's strictly commercial, it's also a place where you can take up square meters like 20 square meters, like 20 square meters, like 40 square meters, like one excuse me, like 1,000 square meters, like 2,000 square meters, like 10,000 square meters, so that you'll be able to build things that you want to build. For instance, plots are sold in different measurements in this estate, right? We have it measurement in 500 square meters. We have measurement in 1,000 square meters. We have measurement in 2,000 square meters, and also in their multiples, right? So you could go for 1,000 square meters. 1,000 square meters is going for 25 million naira, while 2,000 square meters is going for 50 million naira. And then you can make initial deposit and spread your payment. Yes, there is such a window to spread your payment. So now we'll soon be approaching the Lekki Free Trade Zone. We have passed the Akodo. We have passed the Akodo. We are approaching the Lekki Free Trade Zone now, and then shortly we enter the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Then you'll be seeing the Dangote Refinery, right? So this is a filling station. So we have all that, and these are the investment of investors like you. So we are beckoning on you to quickly come and take up um, um, position here, and also be a smart investor like all 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 of these people who have smartly come to do the investment here. I tell you right now, you will see that the prices of properties are within reach. Yes, within reach. In the shortest period of time, in 2 years time, in 3 years time, in 4 years time, you will see that the value of properties here will hit the rooftop, and it is now that you can come and make your investment here, take up appreciable square meters of spaces, and keep. It could be for property flipping. That flipping means you are buying to keep with the view of reselling after it has appreciated, you know. Then on the other hand, you can also buy and build. As I've mentioned, you can build various you can build things like warehouse that I've mentioned. You can build office complexes that I've mentioned. You can sell out. You can rent, because this is the new Lagos. This is the reason why it is called the new Lagos, because it is a new business district like the likes of Marina, because of the mega billion-dollar investments that are taking place in this axis. The Lekki, the new Lagos International Airport proposed, is also in this axis. You know, So it is a place that investors are actually being diligent to as when it comes to putting their money in it, knowing very well that their return on investment will make them to be tremendously rich, you know, it will tremendously impart on their weight, because it's going to be massive. And the kind of investment, the kind of return on investment you have in this area is not the one that you can finish in your lifetime. You retire, you eat and eat and eat, and you leave the rest for the generation to come. That is the kind of the return on investment that you have here. Of course, I want you to take this from me, that in this axis, it is the axis where you have the highest return on investment worldwide. Yes, highest return on investment worldwide. There is no part of the world where return on investment can be compared to the kind that you get in this place. So that's why investors are really not playing with it. So we're still on that road. The coastal um, road is a long stretch road that where you have all these investments. Also, you have a resort here, like the Lakampine Tropicana Resort. Also, on this road, you have a Dangote private jetty, right, by the left hand side on this road, while the refinery is on the right hand side. Then on the left hand side, you have also the deep sea port, as I did mentioned earlier. So it's a very nice place for you to put your investments. So this is the General Hospital, the gate of the general the General Hospital on that road before the Lekki Free Trade Zone. The before the Lekki Free Trade Zone. So the Lekki Free Trade Zone on the other side of the parallel road, it extends to that side, and that is also that is known as Alaru City, a 22-hectare land space where you can invest, where you can live, where you can work. Presently, uh, a plot of land of 100 square meters there is going for 30 million naira. So that's the kind of thing that you have there. Just 500 square meters, 30 million naira. But you see this place I'm going to show you, and this is the police formation establishment on that road. In short, you have every various government public institution on this road. You have the road safety establishment on this road as well. You have the VIO on this road. You have the judiciary on this road, and you have various schools, hotels on this road. And these are things that actually are presently here on the norm. They help to increase the value of properties. But the major this house we are seeing is on the left hand side of the road, is the Redeemed Christian Church of God Pastor Enoch Adeboye's house, right? Okay. So now, as I was saying, on the norm, those things that you just saw now, welcome to the Lekki Free Trade Zone. We are directly in front of the Lekki Free Trade Zone. By my left hand side, you can see the beautiful landscape. You can see the office, the Lekki Free Trade Zone Management Office. We've passed it, and so all these are now the Lekki Free Trade Zone has started. It's a long stretch, so we are still within it. So this where we are passing now is we are with is within the trade zone. The trade zone just started, and it's a long stretch. And investors, may I tell you, it is the trade zone that is also housing the renowned Dangote refinery. which is also a massive land space occupying several hectares of land, right? So now, I will soon be showing you on my right hand side. I'll soon be showing you the deep sea port, which is has gone beyond 60 something, almost 70 percent completion rate, and of course it is said that it will go operational this year 2022. So this is the good time for you to come and take position. No, don't say I didn't tell you. Diffil Homes, Diffil Homes, Dennis. This is Dennis. I'm shouting it at the rooftop. Come and put your money here because you are going to enjoy it. It is a massive development going on here, and it is called the New Lagos. This is the new thing now that is, when it comes to investment. This is the new place where people in diaspora are putting their money. Don't say, oh, I already have plot. You have plot far away, like in Odiomi inside. No, we're talking on the road like this. See, we're talking of coming, in property, location matters, right? Now, for instance, that client I told you who invested 200 million to make 6.5 billion naira. Of course, he wasn't investing 500,000 naira, 700,000 naira, or 1.2 million naira. No, right? So this is the place. This place, of course, you get a plot of 100 square meter for 12.5 million naira, and it will appreciate because of the location. So we are still we have already entered the refinery now. We'll soon get to the gate of the refinery. We are the refinery by my left hand side. Inside that refinery, you have road safety establishment that we just passed now. So all through this side is the refinery. The refinery is inside. So you are seeing all this wire mesh, fencing it off from the passers by. So the refinery is inside. So we have already entered the axis of the refinery. You can see that it's a busy road. You can see trucks, going and coming. It's a busy road. It's a place that will attract high return on investment. I cannot overemphasize this. It is a place that will attract high return on investment. So it's a place that you should not sit on. It's a place that you should just call me and say, Dennings, please, I want to come and take up 1,000 square meters in that worthy place. I want to come and take up 2,000 square meters. Of course, I told you that 2,000 square meters is going for 50 million naira, and 1,000 square meters is going for 25 million naira. Then 500 square meters is going for 12.5 million naira. So we are passing all through the refinery side. We will soon enter the Kellogg. Kellogg industry is also sited in the Lekki Free Trade Zone. I told you that the refinery is sited in Lekki Free Trade Zone. Now this is the gate of the Dangote refinery. Welcome to the gate of the Dangote Refinery and Petrochemical Company. This is the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the gate of the well sought after refinery, the biggest private refinery in the world, the refinery that is gulping about $16 billion, right? So that's the gate. So now this is the stretch of the refinery, and the refinery is also sited in the Lekki Free Trade Zone. So as you are seeing the refinery, we are also passing through the stretch of the Lekki Free Trade Zone. As I said earlier, the Lekki Free Trade Zone is a project of the Lagos State government and the federal government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So they are jointly doing it. So these are other establishments in that area. We have the Kellogg's, we have the Power Oil, and we have a whole lot of others. It's a sweet place to come and do business in. And this is the gate of the free trade zone. So this gate stretches until about the Access Bank. So about the Access Bank, that is where the Lekki Free Trade Zone stopped, right? That's where it stopped. So all this side you are seeing now is inside this Lekki Free Trade Zone. Then all this establishment you are seeing, all these buildings you are seeing is inside the Lekki Free Trade Zone. I told you that it is a place that is 100% functional. Multinationals are coming here to put their company. You can see this is Power Oil. So this is a Power Oil company. Of course, it's a foreign corporation. It's a foreign corporation. They came to cash into this opportunity because in this free trade zone, but they have tax rebates because the government is trying to bring them in so that as they establish their outfit here, they will be providing employment opportunities for the citizenry, right? So it's a place that is invoked now. Right now, this is my right hand side. I'm showing you now the Lekki Deep Sea Port on my right hand side. So the stretch now we're passing through the Lekki Deep Sea Port. It's a beautiful place. It's a massive project that is going to attract thousands and thousands of business opportunities. In short, you having warehouse in this area, it is going to be a tremendous return on investment for you. You can see our factories, you can see warehouse. This is a warehouse, right, where goods are already kept. So it's a place that I am beckoning on you to come and be smart and put your money here. Put your money here. We have already passed that estate where we are going. So I just brought you here because I want you to see the refinery. I want you to see the Lekki Deep Sea Port. I want you to see the Lekki Free Trade Zone. That is why I brought you here. We have since passed the worthy place that is directly adjacent the Lekki WorldWide Investment Limited. So we have passed it. So we are right now. We are. So right now we are still. I'm showing you the Lekki Free Trade Zone. So we are still on the Lekki Free Trade Zone. So we will soon be turning back so that we will now enter the estate proper that I want to show you, where I want you to take up some plots there, some square meters there. You can take up 500 square meters, 1,000 square meters, 2,000 square meters, 3,000. So right now, this is the estate proper. You are seeing it as at the time I was coming down from the car. This is called the Wealthy Place, and it's directly facing the express, and also it's also facing Lekki WorldWide Investment. Now you may say I have some plot of land in this area, but the question is, do you have plot of land on the road? This estate is called the Wealthy Place. It's a place that you need to put your business in that will make money for you. It's a place that you need to buy several plots here, because as we are showing you all the establishments in this area, you see that people will be needing warehouses here. People will be needing filling stations here. So this estate is strictly commercial, available for commercial. And the title is government approved excision and C of O in view. Now let me tell you something. this is the right time to put your money here, right? A few months ago, it was selling for 9 million, but as I'm talking to you now, it is 12.5 million naira, and it is increasing small because CO4 is yet to be out. Immediately the CO4 comes out, wow, the thing of 12.5 million naira, the next increase you'll be hearing 20.5 million naira. So this is the time for you to cash into this opportunity now and take your plots or acres here. You are buying for two reasons. You are either buying to keep, or you are buying to build your warehouse where people will be coming to buy or to rent. You are buying to build more shopping mall where people are coming to rent or to buy. You are buying to build filling station. You are buying to build school. There are a lot of investment opportunities here because it is in a business hub. We just showed you the Lekki deep sea port. The Lekki deep sea port here, the deepest seaport in Africa. Here a lot of businesses will be taking place, a lot of commercial activities will be taking place, and all the goods, the containers brought in, they will be stored. They will be stored in warehouses. And so, you getting warehouses here is a good one for you. Right? Then we also showed you the Lekki Free Trade Zone. The Lekki Free Trade Zone is a joint venture of the state government and the federal government. And this is a place where multinationals are coming to establish their corporations, and people will be working there, and businesses will be taking place. So this is the new Lagos. The new Lagos. Why is it called the new Lagos? Because it is the new Lagos business district, like the likes of Marina. So this today the new Lagos. There are several business establishments that have attracted themselves billions of dollars, that they are at the verge of kicking off, and immediately they kick off, properties here would be skyrocketed and they will be throat cutting. But before they begin to cut throat, this is the time for you to cut their throat, so that they will not be able to cut your throat again. Rather, it is you that will be cutting their throat by the time you begin to earn your return on investment in mega millions, close to billions, depending on the quantity of acre or plot of land you take in this place. As they do say, the world is not wise, and I believe you are a wise investor. So don't waste time on this. Don't sleep on this. Don't dilly-dally on this. Just make haste when the sun is shining. Thank you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to it. Then share it to your friends. Share it to your Facebook, because good thing is good to show others.